Hello, my friends. Hello, one and all. Hope everyone is doing well. Boy, it was a busy day today. Busy day today. With work, with taking the garbage to the dump, and, everything else that you can imagine. Oh, my knee has been bothering me. Oh, don't know why. Don't know why. Um, just to catch up very quickly. Oh, let me tell you something. And hopefully we're live here and you can hear me. Says that the mic's on, but you never know with these stupid things, right? You never know. But I just want to continue a little bit on my journey with my VR experience. I made my first two videos, and they were a lot of fun. You'll see one of those next week. I'm not going to destroy the channel with it and all that stuff, but um, we'll see how people respond to it because there's a lot of neat stuff that I want to share with you guys. Is she under here? No, she's right over there. Okay. She can't decide whether she wants to sit by the door or go under the table. I have a dog bed under the table, and go figure with this dog, right? Um, let's see, what do we got here? I'm just checking everything. Okay, good. All right, so Uh, kind of give you a rundown of the auction. If you haven't seen the video, we started an auction on Sunday. It's pretty big. It ends this Friday at 12 noon, okay, Eastern Standard Time. So if you want to get involved with it, just email me at novaprime860 at hotmail.com and then include your address and what lot you're bidding on. And hopefully you'll do all right. We have a lot of stuff that has no bids. I mean, a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff. And, it is what it is. But, and even the stuff that is bid on, some of it's pretty low. So, we'll see. Oh, goodness me. Goodness me. Um, so let's run down the list. Now, if you haven't seen, or if you want to see, and if somebody could just type and say that you can hear me, okay, I'd appreciate it. It'll help me out a bunch. Um, oh, wrong thing. Um, that way, at least I know that I'm not talking to myself, which is usually the case. Because I'm such a technological wizard. Um, oh, last night, before I get into this and draw this out too much, um, you can play virtual poker, and I really like it because it's, you can sit down at a table, and sometimes it gets annoying because the kids do three things. Okay, kids will come in there, younger kids, and one, they'll just start screaming and calling everybody names. Two, they'll go in on every single hand. Okay. Three, they'll just do weird movements with their figure. It's always something inappropriate. And it kind of ruins if you get to sit down at a table with a bunch of adults, which, most of the time you do, and everybody's pretty good and you have a good time. And, you're playing with play money. My biggest thing is that um, I pretend it's real money. And that's how I get my enjoyment with it. Well, this kid comes in and he starts screaming, yelling, and whatnot, and so forth and so on. And he was going in all the time. And I had a pair of nines. So I said, you know what? I'm going to call this guy. If I lose this money, I'm not going to worry about it. Um, I had like 28, no, I had 28,000. So he goes all in. I go all in. The guy next to me goes all in. The guy across from me goes all in. And then he puts in the rest of his money because, um, and they turn over the thing. He didn't have a bad hand. He had a Jack 10. I had a pair of nines, and then the flop was two nines, so I had four nines. And everybody's yelling, "You should tape it! You should tape it!" And I couldn't do it quick enough. I was going to tape it as part of the showing the poker game off, but I've got to make a whole video about that. But it was funny. So after I beat that guy, I got 124,000, which brings my total. I started with 5,000, and now I'm up to 640 something thousand. So pretty good, pretty good. So from there, I went to VR fishing, and usually I'm playing with my friend Pete, see him on Pete, and usually we fish together. Well, I'm trying to like catch up to those guys because they've been VR masters for 1,000 years, and I'm fishing in Japan, and my wife wants to go to dinner. I go, all right, okay, let me just reel this fish in. Now, when you catch a fish, if something attracts a shark, the shark will jump on it, and then you are in this tremendous battle. So I'm reeling in. Sure enough, sure as the day is long, shark jumps on it, and it is a mega shark, one of the sharks that I was missing. Okay, so I'm trying to land this thing, and I'm sitting there, and I'm fighting with it for a good 15 minutes, and my wife's waiting for me, and she's watching me doing this, and she's laughing because everything has to be perfect. You have to reel, and then when he runs one way, you got to pull another way. When he runs the other way, you got to pull the other way. And then if he jumps, you got to try to pull the opposite of the way he's jumping to tire him out. And your arms get tired because you're sitting there doing this. You're doing this. Now, I go to the gym every day, and I'm getting exhausted. I got beads of sweat coming down trying to bring in this stupid shark. I finally get this stupid thing in, and it is a megalomouth shark, which I was missing. And I just go, oh, and I'm exhausted, and she's laughing, sitting on my bed, laughing at me, like, you look like an idiot. I go, oh yeah, that's pretty true. But I ended up putting him into my aquarium, so I felt real good. And we'll talk about VR fishing too. But my first video you'll see is about walkabout golf. It was kind of a test video, and then I did another video really covering 18 holes and how you go through playing this just unbelievable experience. So that's a lot of fun. All right, so let's get to the auction. A lot of stuff's not bid on. And I want to thank the people that have bid for sure. So we had a whole bunch of bases for lots, and so the towel bases, nobody bid on them. Lot number 2, the arcane bases, Zeblik, I know you bid on them, but $30. I don't know. We'll see how it ends up. It's kind of hard to let a couple $100 of bases go for $30. But we'll figure it out for sure. Number 3, trash bases have no bids. The miscellaneous bases at lot number 4, a $40 bid. The factory bases, I'll probably end up giving it to you if nobody bids on it. So whatever. I mean, you've been here long enough. I owe you something. The factory bases, no bids. Pipework bases, no bids. Ancient bases, no bids. Forest bases, no bids. Derelict bases, uh, uh, Cato, thank you so much, $150. The Monster World, painted Monster World with the second base game and an expansion, no bids. Darksiders, Everrain, Temple of Horrors, no bids. Marvel Zombies, that entire lot, $460. Thank you, Cato. I appreciate it. Dawn of the Oculites, excuse me. Game that was going for like almost $300. No bids. Marvel United, everything for Marvel United, no bids. War Game Mystery Box, Tony, $125. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. The mystery box with about $500 worth of games, no bids. And Midara, no bids. So yeah, so a lot of stuff with no bids. The auction ends on this Friday. Um, um, at 12 noon. Make sure you get your bids in. Um, like I said, there's plenty of stuff to bid on, and you know, the most important thing is just getting it out of here. I need the room severely, so if we could, you know, I mean, there's some really good stuff here. Monster Hunter World is painted. The whole base game is painted. The other one, you could do what you want, and then you get the big dragon with it. Uh, some great games with Darksiders, Everrain, Temple of Horrors, Marvel Zombies. Uh, thank you, Kato. I'm pretty happy with that, but that's everything with the Galactus for 460. It's pretty much a steal. Dawn of Oculites is a great game. You'll love it. The quality is ridiculous. Marvel United, I mean, there's so much of it. I think I have to break it up into 3 boxes. I mean, you can walk away and steal that. The mystery box is really good. All these bases, you know, if you like to paint and stuff like that, these things are a steal. The Madara is painted, and it has a few expansions to it that I have here. Uh, there's the Lucalia pack I have here. I have this giant KSI promo pack for Act 1. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. Okay. And then I got another thing here, which is the Judge's Daughter. So, you know, and I mean, those aren't painted, but the base game is painted, and I couldn't stand painting that. That was a real pain in the neck. So I mean, there is a lot of stuff that could be bidded on, for sure. I am just loading everything up, folks, and trying to clear and make some space here, and see what we can do. You know. Oh God, what a day! What a day! But if you want to bid, please um, email me, novaprime860@hotmail.com. Um, if you want to see some of the stuff, um, go to Sunday. I think it's on my front page right now, but if you go to my live videos, you'll see the auction started on Sunday. Go to Sunday, and it was an hour and change video, so you can see everything there. If you have any questions or need pictures of stuff, email me, novaprime860@hotmail.com. All bids will be taken at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Make sure you put your address and what lot that you want to bid on. Like I said, those bases, you're getting tons of packs of bases in each box. I broke it up because I thought it would be easier. and be more available to people and cheaper for people to get. The Tau bases, no bids. Arcane bases at $30. Trash bases are at no bids. The miscellaneous, which is like desert and a few other things, are at $40. The factory bases, no bids. Pipework bases, no bids. Ancient bases, no bids. You know what? I got to put the lot number in front of this. Lot 1, Tau bases. Lot 2, arcade bases. Lot 3, trash bases. Lot 4, miscellaneous bases. Lot 5, factory bases. Lot 6, pipework bases. Lot 7, ancient bases. Lot 8, forest bases. Those all have no bids. Lot 9, derelict bases. $150. Thank you, Kato. Lot 10, Monster Hunter World with the painted box. No bids. Lot 11, Darksiders, Everrain, and Temple of Horrors. No bids. Lot 12, Marvel Zombies, $460. For that massive lot. What a steal. And Lot 13, Dawn of Oculites. Fantastic game. Fantastic game with the painted miniatures, not the unpainted miniatures. The deluxe edition. Lot 14, Marvel United. Everything for it. And a painted base set. Okay, so you start right out of the box with the painted base set. Lot 15, the Marvel United has no bids. Lot 15, the War Game Mystery Box. Tony bid $125. Thank you, my brother. Lot 16, Mystery Board Game Box. Promise you, it's going to be well worth it. There'll be a lot of stuff in there. No bids. And then Lot 17, the Midara Lot, and that has nothing, no bids on it. Send your bids to novaprime860@hotmail.com. Put your address and what lot you want to bid on. We also have that if you wanted to, and you wanted to make one bid on all the bases, let me know what you're willing to bid for it, and if I think it's worth it, I will just sell it as one giant lot. Okay, if it's feasible. Like I said, this stuff's got to go, and we need to move some stuff. What happened here now? 27 minutes ago. Okay, no, that's good. All right. Just checking work. I hope you guys checked out my video with my grandson. He was. Go ahead, Gab. Go ahead. What a corker he was. Jamie Stegmeyer, who is a real friend of the channel and somebody I really respect, sent us a copy of Finspan, and he and I have been playing it pretty much nonstop. He loves to learn about fish. He loves fish. He loved Wingspan. He loved all the birds because we have tons of birds here. You got hawks, you got eagles, you got cardinals, you got all these different types of finches and all these wonderful birds, and he gets such a kick out of it. And the cards are beautiful, and the art is just phenomenal. And I had a lot of fun, and I decided to put him in a video, and he got a kick. His grandmother was laughing pretty hard at him, and of course he's misbehaving today with his mom. He's with his mom, so he's getting himself in all kinds of trouble. So at one point he could be an angel, and then on the other point he is just a little demon. And boy, oh boy, what a handful he is. Exhausts me. Too old for this shit. Really am. Hmm. My wife goes to me. I was trying to remember the joke. That's why I paused for a second. So we're driving in the car, and I'll run down the auction stuff again one more time. And NovaPrime860 at hotmail.com. So I'm, I'm driving in the car with her, right? And she is talking to me and this, that, and the other. And we were talking about some friends and stuff like that. And she turns to me and she goes, boy, just after a while about talking about something random, she goes, boy, I can't believe they're still together after all the shit they've been through. And I went, who? She goes, your butt cheeks. I sit there and and she thought it was hysterical. She thought she was the belle of the ball because she told the joke finally. I can't believe they're still together after all the shit that they've gone through. Oh, your butt cheeks. So I just gave you a joke you can use on your wives or on your husbands when you get home. Let them have it. Let them have it with that one, huh? Let me go figure, right? All right, let's run through this one more time. We really don't want to make this a horribly long video, but again, um, there are a lot of things that don't have bids. So if you want to bid, NovaPrime860 at hotmail.com. Okay, send me your address and also send me um, uh, which lot you're going to bid on, or if you're going to bid on the bases lot, if you want to bid on all the bases, just let me know. Hey, I would like to take a shot at all the bases and give me your price. And if it's good enough, I may take it. But right now, Tau, we call them Tau bases, but they're kind of um, alien architecture. So they have no bids. And these bases are fantastic, and I'll tell you why. I used some of the ancient bases to base my spiders from Shadows of Brimstone. I've also used some bases. Oh, God, what was the name of that game? Because they came out, I used some for 40K, for some for Space Hulk. I used some for Warhammer Quest. Um, and on little creatures that didn't have any bases or they were small. The rats I used the trash bases, and I would glue the rats on there. The rat swarms, they worked perfectly. Or the giant rat, I did that as well, and they come in handy. They really do, especially if you get a game where they just give you a bunch of small figures. Well, you can use those bases to solidify it and give them some depth. So let's go to the Alien Architecture Tau bases. No bids. Arcane bases, $30. Um, the trash bases, no bids. The miscellaneous bases, $40. That's lot 4. Trash was lot 3. Arcane was lot 2. Alien Architecture was lot 1. Factory, lot 5. No bids. Pipeworks, um, which is kind of like an industrial thing. Lot 6, no bids. Ancients and Mystics, Lot 7, no bids. Forest, these are really nice because they come with like all these kind of really, really sweet things. I did all my Rangers of something in them. I took a bunch of elves and just put them all on these wooden bases, and they're just cool. Lot 8, no bids. The Derelict bases, which is kind of like a Space Hulk base, base. And there are all kinds of different sizes for all types of things. So you get like 40 in one bag, and there's like 10 to 15 bags in a lot. So it's a lot, and you can resell them if you know whatever you don't use, and make a few bucks. The derelict one is at $150. Thank you, Cato. You're saving my life here. Lot number 10, Monster Hunter World, painted, painted. Monster World, no bids. Lot 11, Darksiders, Everrain, Temple of Horrors, no bids. Lot number 12, Marvel Zombies with the Galactus, mostly painted. And I painted the Silver Surfer. That is at 460 Shamolis. Lot number 13, the painted edition of Dawn of Oculites, which is great, no bids. Marvel United, everything that you can ever imagine with it. Comes with a mat and the X-Men, the multiverse, the regular edition with Venom. The starter box is painted, so you got all those other figures, but you can start playing the game right out of the box, painted. War games, mystery box war games. Tony, 125. Thank you, brother. Again, you saved my life. Lot number 16, the mystery box of games. No bids. And then Madara, no bids. And that's fully painted. So there you go. Tons and tons and tons of stuff. And a lot of it open to be stolen for a you know a decent bid. So you know hopefully this information will help you out. Email me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. Send your address and what you bid. This way, when it ends, I can go to Pirate Ship, get your labels made, let you know what the total cost is. You pay it over by PayPal, and then I'll either have it out late that day, depending on how quick you pay, or I will have it out on Saturday, latest on Monday, and you'll get it by next week sometime. So, you know, this is what we do. You know, we try to hurry and get it out as quick as possible. Number one, we just want to get it out of here. Number two, you know, we want to take care of you. You know, you pay for something, I want you to get it right away. So there you have it. So I think that covers everything. I hope best of luck to the people that bid, and the ones that have already bid. And if you haven't bid, please get your bid in before Friday at 12 o'clock noon. That is when we will be closing it, and I will let the winners know who won. So you know, help us out, get a lot of this stuff out. Hopefully it'll help you. There's a lot of good stuff there. We've got more lots down the road. You know, we're trying to do them every 6 weeks to try to clear out that storage unit. Trying not to overwhelm you with it, but you know, honestly, we're just trying to get out as much as we humanly can, and give you a good deal at it. So let me know. Email me, novaprime860@hotmail.com, your address and what lot you're bidding on. If it's on the bases and you want all the bases, please put in the line. This is the bid for all the bases, and if I accept it, that's great. And then you know you can end up with all those bases, which is glorious. But hello everyone, says Grahamtastic. How are you, my brother? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well, my brother. You've been around a long time too, my good man, Grahamtastic. And like I said, just send the bids. The auction ends 12 o'clock in the afternoon, Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully we can get this all resolved. We'll run through the list one last time, and just to make sure that we got you with everything. Tau bases, lot number 1, no bids. Arcane bases, again, each bag has about 40 bases in it, different sizes, and there are almost like 10 to 15 bags of these in each lot. So the alien architecture bases, and these are beautiful bases because you glue your guy to it, you paint the base up, you glue your guy to it, and then there's another base that you glue that whole base into, and it really looks nice. It is pretty snazzy, and really does a great job. Like I said, if you've seen any of my videos with um, all things considered, I'm doing quite well. Thank you for always asking. You know, I think of you a lot, my brother. If you've seen my Shadow the Brimstone videos, I've used those bases, and I put cut people off, or a lot of guys come with bases. They're just plain bases. Instead of doing that, I glue them onto these bases, and it works really well. Alien Architecture, lot number 1, no bids. Number 2, Arcane bases, $30 bid. Lot number 3, the trash bases, no bids. Lot number 4, miscellaneous, 40 bucks. Lot number 5, factory, no bids. Lot number 6, pipeworks, no bids. Lot number 7, ancients and mystics, bases, no bids. Lot number 8, forest, no bids. Lot number 9, derelicts, which has like 18 of those things, and for 150 bucks, he got it real cheap too. Cato bid 150 bucks. Lot number 10, Monster Hunter World. The base game is painted, and then you get another base game which has different monsters and different hunters, and then the giant dragon. No bids. Lot number 11, Darksiders, Everrain, Temple of Horrors, no bids. Lot number 12, Marvel Zombies, 460 bucks. Thank you. That's everything Marvel Zombies. Lot number 13, Dawn of the Oculites, the painted version, no bids. Marvel United with the base game painted. Okay. Lot number 14, everything that you could ever want from Marvel United, no bids. The Wargaming Mystery Box, Tony, has a bid of 125 bucks. Lot number 15. Thank you. And there's going to be good amount of stuff in there, so that's a great deal. Tony's always buys from us, so I always, any bid he puts in, I accept. The mystery game box, which is going to be fully packed, no bids at lot number 16. And lot number 7, the fully painted edition of Madara, Malvin Act 1, no bids. And it has some expansions with it. The auction ends on on Friday, this Friday, 2/7, at 12 o'clock noon. Okay, so please get your bids in as soon as possible. I'd appreciate it, just so we know where we're at. And please, when you bid, put your address, what lot you bid on, and we'll get you registered. If you get outbid, I will let you know. If you need any more information, write me at novaprime860@hotmail.com. And then, of course, what was the other thing? If you want the first 9 lots, if you want to bid on all 9 of those lots together as one, you can always email me, let me know what you bid, and if I accept it, I will send it to you. All right, and you will win out above any bids that we have. Right now, nobody's bidding on it, so, well, nobody's really bidding on anything, so you guys have a good chance to get some really good stuff here, so we'll leave it up to you. Like I said, Friday 12 noon is when it ends. Get your bids in. I would really appreciate it. And like I said, if you get outbid, I will let you know. And until next time, my dear friends, it is your old pal Rob, off to make some more videos, because that's all I seem to do. Love you all. Thank you so much for watching. And until next time, it's your old pal Rob. We'll see you soon, everybody.
This video is brought to you by Miniature Market. Thousands of board games, miniatures, and paints, discount prices at miniaturemarket.com.